What do you do every day?
Your jaw is clicking.
Yeah, I have that issue.
That's why I was looking over. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't know you could hear that. I thought that was just me.
you have a jaw click?
On the right side sometimes.
Really?
How did you... no one's ever heard it before.
I guess you and me just click.
I guess...
Hey, my name is Gino Richter.
And this is Ross Gallo.
And this is Recap! Men's Recap. Today we are reviewing Season 13, Episode 7, She Said, She Said. Quite an episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a good
Good
intro.
segue episode.
It's a great intro.
No, I bet.
So we begin this episode with Shannon and her trainer.
What did you think of this trainer?
I thought he was quite the mimbo.
Yeah, I think like a dud. He's a male bimbo. He's a bimbo.
Yeah. Next, we have Vicky and Steve. I'm sorry, I fell asleep thinking about Steve. Usually he's so boring. When I have difficulty falling asleep at night, I start counting Steves. Even his dinner preparation style was reflective of his character. He said, "Oh, we have some chicken defrosting," and I thought, "Oh, that's Steve."
What is that?
It's just like antipasto.
Antipasto, antipasto!
Unless you're like-
put the antipasto on the bread.
Are you
Oh no! Am I what?
Are you Oh my God, bro.
I know what he's trying to do.
Are you anti-pasta or are you pro-pasta?
Pro.
You're pro? You know, some say anti-pasta. I'm pro-pasta. Vicky was pushing for big plans on her birthday. Don't you hate these people who hold everybody hostage for their birthdays? Don't you hate these types of people?
Yes. I'm sorry. Do you want me to answer this or are you going to go on about this or I don't want to stop you? I don't know if you have my best friend's wife, when it's her birthday, it's a freaking month. What kind of diva behavior is that? You don't get enough attention through the years, so the one time that it's your day, you're gonna just milk it?
Yeah.
And make, yeah, I totally agree. What is that?
I hate these people. Word from our sponsor. Today it's Chanel. It's actually a face cleansing mousse. You want something expensive as hell? Better pick Chanel.
That's all the time they gave us.
Next scene, Tamara and her mother are discussing life.
You should be listening to her more often because she had some great things to say.
Okay. The mother also mentioned that she was dating a plumber. She was,
Very handy.
yeah.
Oh! Look at that.
Well, I was thinking that dating a plumber must be...
What about my puns? Okay, go ahead. You're thinking of dating a plumber might be what?
What did you say? It wasn't like that good,
I don't
man.
think it was that good at all.
It wasn't. Tamara's mom mentions that she's dating a plumber. I thought to myself, dating a plumber must be draining. What do you think?
Why did I think of that?
But I guess in every relationship, you gotta take the plunge.
Oh, even better.
I played cards against a plumber the other day. Kept getting a flush.
Alright! I gotta give you credit. Those were good.
Thank you. And I always give credit where credit is due, right? Sometimes Visa, sometimes MasterCard.
I hope this is recording and we're getting all this.
Tamara and her mom were basically talking about Shannon. So, I'm Team Shannon.
I'm Team Shannon.
I am Team Shannon! Team Shannon!
Oh yeah.
So right before we even get on the golf course, there's a scene where Emily says, "It's upsetting to me that Shannon has an opinion about my marriage." I thought to myself, alright, well, we're gonna have a little intersect. Something's gonna happen.
Hold on. You should reverse this. Show the clip from last episode where I totally called this.
Totally.
Anything you say around these girls
Anything you said, be
is
careful.
a risk. Like,
Yeah.
Shannon is completely at risk now. I 100 called this. That's my new term, 100. I don't know. It's just the emoji.
He said 100 before too, it's true.
Yeah, I did. I told it. I said,
Yeah.
that will come back to bite Shannon in the ass.
Yeah.
And watch, it did. And it did.
Yeah. But he says 100 in like a real white guy way, right? He says like, yeah, 100.
What is that? 100.
Yeah, but you said like before, like 100.
What?
100, friend.
Give me a high five. 100%.
Any initial comments you want to make about the golf course, the golf outing?
What's there to say? There was a bunch of girls getting drunk and trying to play golf.
Pretty much.
And then some ways, and then they all took it upon themselves to use it as a vehicle to air their grievances.
I thought it was cool that they had breathalyzers on their cards. It's fun. There's sometimes a breathalyzer can be fun. So right before we get off the 18th hole, Emily confronts Shannon and says, "Hey, so I heard you were talking about my husband."
Putt, sink, sell. Heard you talking about my husband. It was like hilarious. Like she's been holding it in the entire 18 holes, and that's a good 3 to 4 hours. Sink, putt, 18th hole, bring it up.
But Shannon is the one who's guilty of bringing it up at the table. She said, "Okay, so who put the word abusive next to Shannon?"
Yeah.
Right?
That was a little fun game of Clue.
Yeah.
She said, she said. Literally, that whole, obviously, them just trying to figure out who said it, where it came from. Was it even said? Did somebody just telephone it? At one point, I sat back. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Nobody even knows. They don't even know what they're arguing about.
I like what you just said, Ross.
Yeah.
So Shannon began explaining what actually led to this whole situation, and she said, "Well, Tamara, you're the one who brought it up at Emily's house, and you know what that means. We have a Tamara alert! Tamara is just like, Shannon, you're coming at me. I have these resentments towards you.
Look, she's getting found out. You can only do these private conversations for so long until people start to get wind of it. And that's what's happening. You can only do it for so long.
Yeah.
People are getting wind, calling her out. She deserves it.
Yeah.
How is she not expecting that?
I'm not on your side, Tamara. I'm not on your side. I'm on Shannon's side.
Whoa! That's so, yeah, that's heated. That's harsh.
The main thing that I took away, though, again, was Kelly backed up Shannon. I thought that she's a really good friend.
Yeah.
And I don't consider Tamara a good friend by any means.
Yeah. You did warn this at the beginning of our reviews.
She does it every season.
I liked her at the beginning, and then you said, you watch, she's going to come around and start stirring up drama. And she certainly has.
Make sure you're tuned next week to cover this Kelly versus Emily drama. This is Men's Recap, episode 5. Catch us next week. That was a cool sequence.
Yeah.